Venezuela strikes, and a political storm in Washington. Could foreign action trigger impeachment at home? Why Trump is worried about November's midterms? Can US President Donald Trump be impeached over US strikes in Venezuela? It's a question now gaining traction in Washington, and one the president himself says he's worried about. Trump has warned that if Republicans lose control of the House in this year's midterm elections, Democrats will move quickly to impeach him. Trump claims US forces carried out a major military operation in Venezuela, targeting the regime of longtime leader Nicolás Maduro. The president has said the United States will now run the country, with top officials overseeing the transition. But despite those claims, Maduro's political structure remains largely intact, and the US has no troops officially deployed on Venezuelan soil. That gap between rhetoric and reality is fueling legal and political scrutiny. Several Democrats argue Trump acted without congressional approval. Under the US Constitution, Congress, not the president, has the power to declare war. Lawmakers say launching strikes and suggesting US control over another country may exceed presidential authority. Some Democrats have already called for impeachment proceedings, accusing Trump of defying the rule of law. All 435 seats in the House of Representatives will be contested in November. History suggests presidents almost always lose seats during midterms, sometimes by large margins. Republicans currently control the House by a narrow margin. If that flips, Democrats would have the power to open impeachment inquiries almost immediately. Trump has been impeached twice before, once over Ukraine and once after the Capitol riot. Both times, he survived Senate trials. The Trump administration argues the Venezuela action falls under the president's authority to protect US interests. Officials say drug cartels operating from Venezuela qualify as unlawful combatants, placing the US in an armed conflict. Legal experts say that argument is controversial and far from settled. Critics counter that without clear congressional authorization, the action could qualify as a constitutional violation. Even if Democrats impeach Trump in the House, removal is unlikely. Conviction in the Senate requires a two-thirds majority, a threshold Democrats don't have. No US president has ever been removed from office through impeachment. But another impeachment could still cripple Trump politically, slowing legislation, blocking priorities, and turning his presidency into a prolonged standoff. Trump may survive impeachment, but not without consequences. Venezuela has reopened a familiar chapter in US politics: foreign action abroad and fierce accountability battles at home. And as midterms approach, the question isn't just can Trump be impeached, but how much his presidency could be weakened if he is.